Hey everybody, just wanted to pop in again and add a little bit more to our St. Patrick's Day green class. And I know this is kind of unannounced as a live, but I just fixed it so that I could do a live in the event. I figured out what was wrong yesterday, why it wouldn't let me do it. So I think I've got it fixed. I think we're live now. And we're going to talk a little bit real quick about greenwashing. And my posts today are going to be kind of in fits and starts in between other events. But I thought we could just go through the greenwashing really quick right now. So have you heard of greenwashing is the first question. So it's kind of a new term that's just entered recently. So greenwashing is a marketing strategy used by companies and advertisers to make consumers think that a product or a company is environmentally friendly, and they may not actually be. This tends to trick consumers into thinking that a product is chemical free, natural, healthier, organic, safe, etc. Unfortunately, products in stores are not all that they claim to be, and so many are advertised as clean when they really aren't. There's many loopholes for companies to use in order to deceive you to get to buy their products. So the label kind of reads like it's safer. It might say fragrance free or it might say all natural. But greenwashing is deceptively used to promote the perception that an organization's products aim or aims to be, or their policies are environmentally friendly. So that makes you think that you're making better choices, but you're still getting chemicals and toxins, even though you think you're doing better. So consumers can be misled into making purchases that do not deliver on the environmental promises that they expect. They unknowingly ingest, inhale, and absorb harmful ingredients. Illegitimate claims negatively impact legitimate products. And this leads to doubt about all environmental, natural, or toxin-free claims. So, sadly, what is on the shelves in the store is not always what they say, and you really can't trust some of the labels. So what to watch out for? So generic claims like 100% natural or environmentally friendly without accessible proof. Natural doesn't always mean safe, and it can still contain, even though it says natural on the label, it can still contain formaldehyde, arsenic, uranium, mercury, and tobacco. And those are all labeled as natural ingredients. And they can imply a product from a third-party endorsement certification that often doesn't exist or is part of their company, and they just have a little wing of their company, and they make it sounds good and it makes it look good, but it's not really true. Products that make irrelevant claims like it doesn't contain CFC. Well, CFCs were banned over 20 years ago, and that doesn't matter. So you have to kind of know your stuff, and it makes it really hard to read the labels. But one of the things to look for is price. You get what you pay for generally. So if it's super cheap, it probably isn't clean or natural. It's important to know that essential oils are not regulated by the FDA, and so the essential oils sold in stores sometimes don't even contain essential oil. They contain perfume. So that means that essential oil products don't need to gain the FDA approval before they're brought to market or sold to consumers, and the word natural and pure have no real definition according to the FDA. So to be labeled 100% pure, a bottle of oil only has to contain 5% essential oil per the FDA requirements. So the rest can be anything, and that's kind of scary, isn't it? So that's one of the reasons that I really appreciate Young Living, is because I know that I can trust them. There's science and research that backs all of their claims, that it can be proven. You can go to the farm and see it distilled for yourself. You know exactly what they're putting in it. And so that's why I trust Young Living products. So research is one of the only ways to prevent yourself from being duped by the greenwashing claims. So number one, Do the companies that offer these organic and all natural products own their own farms? So do they control what's in the soil? Do they control their seeds? If not, where do their plant products come from? Can they be traced? What about their seeds? Can you find out where they get their seeds and how they're sourced? And do they harvest at the proper time to get the most benefit out of the plant? If you're looking at an essential oil, do they distill at the proper temperature? If you're looking at an essential oil, do the farms that the plants that are in these products grow on use insecticides or pesticides? Because if they do, that's in the plant and that's in your final product as well. Is the farm soil organic? And how long has it been organic? Because some of the chemicals in the soil can last up to 50 years in the soil. If you're looking at an essential oil, is the oil complete distill? Is it first distill? Is it fractionated? There's only 2 essential oil companies on the planet that don't fractionate their essential oils, and fractionated essential oils do not give you the health benefits that unfractionated oils do. And Young Living is one of those 2 companies that don't fractionate their oils. So do they distill with chemical solvents to get more essential oil out of their plants? If they do, guess what? That chemical solvent is in the essential oil and you're getting some chemicals in your essential oil. Is the oil tested by a third party? And I mean a real third party, not an in-house, this testing facility was created by the owner, kind of a third party. And how many tests do they run on it? Young Living runs 20 out of 20 available tests on our essential oil, and we run it multiple times before it gets to the store shelves, or not the store, but the warehouse shelves. They get tested multiple times. The most testing that I've seen from any other company is 8 out of 20 of the available tests. So are they 100% pure by FDA standards? Young Living has an entire line of oils that match the FDA standards for GRAS, G-R-A-S, which means generally regarded as safe for internal consumption. We are the only essential oil company that has gone through all of the red tape and the extra steps and the extra expense to have that line, and that's our Vitality line with the white labels. So you won't find any other company that does that. And so remember to be labeled 100% sure, 100% pure. A bottle of oil only has to contain 5% of essential oil to pass the FDA regulations, and we are far surpassing that. So I highly encourage you to check out seed2seal.com. So it's www.seed, SEED, 2TO, seal, SEAL.com. And that is all about Young Living's processes and standards and guidelines for our essential oil. So the good thing about greenwashing is thankfully people are starting to wake up and know things that can be seriously harmful to their health. And so they're looking for more natural options, which is kind of how greenwashing started in the first place. But that's why you can't let these companies and their marketing skills for clean get to you. And there are lawsuits just left and right for household products and companies that have been exposed for their lies. Yet it just continues to happen. So I just don't get it, but it's there and we need to be careful. So, once you know better, you can do better, right? So now you know better, so now you can do better. The next post I will do is a blog post, which can give you a little bit more information about this as well. But really quick, let me give you just a few things to watch out for, okay? The first one is fragrance. And fragrance is a big umbrella term that more than 300 chemicals can fall underneath that umbrella term. And it is just an undisclosed connection that can be hundreds, like I said, over 300 toxic chemicals. And the short-term toxicity includes coughing, skin irritation, headaches, nausea, irritability. Long-term toxicity includes cancer, lung disease, heart disease, and reproductive complications. The fragrance can be found in anything: candles, perfumes, lotions, body sprays, shampoos, conditioners, cleaners, cosmetics, room sprays. It's everywhere. So here is another one: parabens. Okay. Parabens, also known as methyl, ethyl, and butyl, whatever. I can't even pronounce it. So these are preservatives that are found in cosmetics, at bath and body products. And in 1996, a study biopsied 20 breast cancer tumors and found parabens present in the tissue of each one. So parabens have been shown to mimic the action of estrogen and can be a big cause of breast cancer these days. Another chemical to watch out for, and I'm not 100% how to pronounce this, but I think it's Cetareth, and it's spelled CETEARETH-20. And this is a thickening agent containing ethylene oxide and dioxane, and it has been found to have carcinogenic properties and can cause skin irritations. And it's found in lotions, conditioners, skin cleansers, and baby wipes. Baby wipes, guys. Look at your labels. So phthalates is another big one that you find a lot on labels. And this is a chemical that makes plastic flexible and interferes with hormone production. It mimics estrogen when it's absorbed, and we talked about that with breast cancer before. It can be found in plastic food packaging, lotions, cleaners, nail polish, and glues. Known poisons that are banned in other countries but are still in products in the United States are chlorines. Chlorines cause headaches, mental function difficulties, pulmonary edemas, heart disease, anemia, diabetes, severe eye problems, immune system breakdown, child development problems, GI and urinary tract cancer, organ and gland cancer, and more. Another known poison that has been banned in other countries, but not the United States: detergent and emulsifiers can cause skin irritation, scalp eruptions, interference with nutrient absorption, hair loss, allergies, organ and reproductive damage, and cancer. Some preservatives in these greenwashed products can cause headaches, skin rashes, asthma, respiratory and digestive problems, organ damage, muscle weakness and cramps, tumors, cancer, and reproductive damage. Another one is heavy metals, and you would be surprised what all has heavy metals in it. So look at your labels. Heavy metals cause abdominal cramps, nausea, muscle weakness, mouth sores, motor difficulty, short attention span, brain disorders, hyperactivity, emotional disorders, immune disorders, joint pain, bone pain, and more. And then aluminum. We won't get into the controversial subject of aluminum in vaccinations, but aluminum causes links to nerve damage, brain disorders, breast cancer, skin irritations. It's found in deodorants, a lot of deodorants. Also, aluminum cooking utensils often shed pieces of aluminum while you're cooking your food in them. And a lot of measuring cups and measuring spoons are aluminum. So just be aware when you're using aluminum. So we talked about some hazardous ingredients present in our cabinets and hiding in our household cleaners. And if you want to see the worst offenders, or if you want to hear, I should say, the worst offenders from EWG.org right now, rated F, which is the worst rating, is Ajax, Charlie Soap, Clorox, CVS, Fabuloso, Greenworks, Lysol, Mr. Clean, Pledge, Safeway brand, Scrubbing Bubbles, Simple Green, Soft Scrub, SOS, Swiffer brand, Tilex brand, Trader Joe's brand, Up and Up, Walmart store brand, and Windex are the worst on ewg.org at the moment. So get those out of your house, ditch and switch to something that you know is clean and it isn't greenwashed and the company isn't lying to you. And my favorite product that we're going to talk about in a little while is Thieves Cleaner. It can replace all of those that I just read the names of. It's the only thing I use to clean my house with. I know it's clean. I know it doesn't have any of those hidden chemicals in it. I know I can trust it and it works. So we'll talk about that in a little while. Hope you're having a great day.